Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. We've got Mr. Sylvester Ibodage, who is the publisher of national daily newspapers. Thank you for coming on today.
Always a pleasure.
Well, speaking about news items out there, I mean, when this news broke, lots of people kept on wondering, is this really happening, until they saw the statements from Minister of Interior about, remember him, the man who was heading the pension after they brought him in to look into. They say he did a good job, quite all right, but there are so many questions about him. But now we hear the EFCC say, yes, he's still on our list of wanted list. When you heard that kind of story and dealing with lots of stories, how did you react to that?
Thank you very much for that question. For me, it was a sad moment, you know, to see that this is happening today. Maybe in the past, one would have probably said, well, I mean, same of the same, but happening at a time when the only thing today that, well, not exactly the only thing, but what this present administration can pride itself in standing up for is to totally wipe out corruption from our public life. And if not, at least reduce it to its barest minimum, level. But for the same administration to be caught in this web, I wished it was not true at first. I mean, when the news filtered, I just thought, you know what, it's not possible, because it is not possible.
Well, but it has happened, and then even we have it in the newspaper today, the Tribune, saying that Dambazo has confirmed
until this came out. I was hoping that the statement that would emanate from that office would be would clearly state that all of these, they're not correct. But the statement further gave credence to the allegations that, in fact, it is true. It is correct. Why would such a thing happen? Why would the system allow that to happen? For a man, as we speak, unless in the last 10 minutes, maybe the EFCC has decided to pull it down from its website, it is still there. That Maina is wanted. And anyone who has any useful information that could lead to his arrest should please inform the EFCC offices in Lagos, in Kano, in Enugu, in Ibadan, and in Abuja. And to even read further that as we speak, the EFCC is now aware that Maina is not only in Nigeria, he has been reabsorbed, redeployed, promoted, and in fact he works in the office of he works in the Ministry of Interior, the ministry that is responsible for the police. Now, don't forget, part of these funds that are missing today are traceable to the police pension funds that he administered at the time. And now he is in the Ministry of Interior as a director.
Where do you think that this is going to, where do you think this discussion is going to swing to? Because he's clearly been reinstated, and we hear even promoted.
Accelerated promotion. Now, I think it is a difficult one for the present administration. That is clear, and it has to respond. The administration will have to respond boldly with a bold decision. All who were involved in this process would have questions to answer. And I also think that the Minister of Interior, he was Chief of Army Staff. He is a man he's connected with matters of security, intelligence gathering. He cannot say he is not aware, because Maina's case was celebrated. A director cannot be redeployed to your ministry. This is not a senior manager. You're talking about a director being redeployed to you, and you know his history. You know where he's coming from, because what happened was public knowledge.
Yeah, but what could he have done? If he says, well, it's not my office, the HOS...
He could have sought clarifications. He could have demanded for proof that indeed he has been cleared.
Now, what about those who say that, but wait a minute, the country still we still have the presumption of innocence. Yes, he may have so many questions, he may have been declared wanted, but he's innocent until proven guilty. So to that extent, if he's not been proven guilty of anything, those who argue that, well, until they prove anything, who knows, he might as well...
Can I ask a question? Has Dasuki been proven guilty?
He's not going to trial at the moment.
You know, one of the media chats that the president had some time ago, when the question was put before him, why would you continue to keep these guys, despite several court orders and I mean the fact that they are presumed innocent until proven guilty? And he said, why would I let them go? Because we have seen, we have information. So why would you let this man also go?
He was not the president at the time.
Sorry, he was president. At the media chat, he was president.
No.
I mean,
this particular,
this particular case now. Now that it's a new government in office.
When Dasuki allegedly did what he did, Buhari wasn't president. So the same with what Maina did. He wasn't also president.
So what do you think is going to happen now?
Like I said, they would have to step out and come out boldly, and not just to...
Who are they now? Government?
The various agencies. I was hoping that before I come on air, that news will filter that EFCC have picked him up. Because now they know where he is. EFCC should approach the Minister of Interior to hand him in.
Now let's pick it up from that area.
Because he's still wanted.
You know, when you say various agencies, I mean, this is government. If government wants to get anything done, many believe that